I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A state police officer who had been based at Troop F in New Hampton has died of complications from an on-duty injury he suffered back in May of 2011 when he responded to the scene of the mid-air collision of two small planes in the town of Wawayanda.
He was a very, very unique person. He was very positive. He wanted nothing more than to be a New York State Trooper, and he did that job better than most. He was always eager to help people on duty, off duty. He got what being a trooper was all about.
Trooper Winston Martindale Jr. fell on a piece of equipment at the crash site, causing internal bleeding. Though seriously injured, Trooper Martindale struggled with heavy wreckage to assist victims and stay at the crash scene for 6 hours. Both pilots were killed. After suffering through a series of medical procedures, Trooper Martindale died Wednesday following surgery at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York. He was 40 years old and had been with the state police for 7 years. Trooper Martindale leaves behind his wife Michelle and 2 children. State police investigators called it a freak tragic accident, the electrocution death of 53-year-old John Lasowski at his Schwabe Turnpike home in the Ulster County town of Rochester. Police say a tree fell on wires near the trailer home, with those wires then falling onto wires supplying electricity to the trailer. When Lasowski and his wife Gwendolyn stepped outside, he grabbed a piece of metal holding up an awning on the trailer and was electrocuted. His wife was unhurt. Despite on-scene efforts to revive him, Lasowski was pronounced dead at Ellenville Hospital. Neighbors say the couple was living in the trailer while they were building a new house. No one appears to be happy with the revised kindergarten program in the Valley Central School District, as evidenced by the turnout of unhappy parents during a district meeting in Montgomery last night. Because of budget cuts, the district was left with only about half the money needed for full-time kindergarten. Instead of going to a half-day kindergarten, the district opted for a program that will have children attending school on alternate days. Parents made their voices heard, some saying it will become more difficult to schedule daycare and will impact a parent's ability to work a job. Superintendent Richard Hooley admitted that no one considers this a good plan, but he told the crowd the schedule was made necessary by Valley Central's financial situation. Elsewhere, a Saugerties man who had aided in the criminal investigation of former Town of Ulster Police Chief Matthew Taggart was sentenced to 10 years probation after pleading guilty to a felony charge of criminal sexual act. The sentence of probation in the case of 28-year-old James Benson was requested by Ulster County District Attorney Holly Carnwright because of Benson's cooperation in the investigation of Taggart, who was prosecuted for official misconduct and later removed from office. Carnwright admitted that Judge Donald Williams was reluctant to accept the probation agreement for Benson due to the severity of the charge against him, but the deal was made because the Taggart case had stalled. Taggart pleaded guilty to official misconduct for believing sex crimes were being committed elsewhere, but took no steps to prevent them. Also in Ulster County, state police are investigating a reported robbery early this morning at the Park and Ride lot off Washington Avenue in the town of Ulster. Police say a woman was getting into her vehicle when she was approached from behind by a man who stole her purse, then ran off into a nearby wooded area. Anyone with information is asked to contact state police in Kingston. The number there is 845-338-1702. It will soon become a felony offense to kill an on-duty police dog or horse, now that Governor Andrew Cuomo has signed a law making it a greater crime to kill a police animal. Had been a misdemeanor offense. The legislation was inspired by the shooting of an FBI dog during a police encounter with a suspect in the Mohawk Valley back in March. The new law takes effect November 1st. And its future has been the focus of fierce debate among Orange County legislators. And today the Valley View Nursing Home in Goshen served as the backdrop for a political endorsement. Area leaders of CSCA, Orange County's largest public employee union, whose members include Valley View workers, announced their endorsement of Democrat County legislator Roxanne Donnery in her bid to become the next county executive. Donnery's been an outspoken opponent of plans to privatize the Valley View facility.
We're endorsing Roxanne because, one, we want open government back to Orange County that it should be. We want integrity, we want heart, we want care, and we want to preserve everything that's here. And that's what we're going to get from this county executive.
County legislators continue to disagree over how much it will cost the county to operate Valley View through the end of the year. Meantime, Donnery's opponent, Republican candidate Steve Newhouse, recently announced he'd received the endorsement of Teamsters Union Local 445. We will enjoy another day of pleasant July temperatures, but will get a bit warmer by the weekend. Friday will be partly sunny with a chance of a passing shower. Temperatures will be up around 80 degrees. Saturday will be partly cloudy with the highs reaching the middle 80s. Stay connected to your community and to your world by reading the Times-Herald Record. Keep clicking here at Record Online to stay on top of breaking news. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.